The man, the legend, Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, took to Twitter yesterday and he talked about Xbox Scorpio. Yes, this man knows how to hype things. He knows how to hype things early. He knows how to get people excited, and that's what you're supposed to do when you're a man in his position. You want to get people excited. You want to get people talking about this console. Obviously, the news yesterday about the white stuff letter or whatever leaked from last July, but even more interestingly, and this is a bit of a deep tease tonight on Xbox Nation, I actually received the document dumps regarding the roadmap for Scorpio and things like that, and we're going to be discussing them. I've shared them with people in my podcast, and we're all going to be talking about that and things like that, so it'll be interesting to hear the different takes on what we think from what we've seen, so definitely stick around for that. Now, back to Phil Spencer. He took to Twitter and said, "Great day, Scorpio update with team. Played my first games on early Scorpio unit. Games played great. Console looked right. Proud of the team." So here we are in January. He's already playing games on Scorpio. He says the console looks right. And he says that, you know, the team is really coming together and putting in hard work. So this should put anybody who was ill at ease that this console was coming out this year or not coming out this year, you know, you should feel much better now. He's confirming, you know, that this console is going to come out this year, and you know, I just think that it's a very exciting time, and the fact that he's already playing games on it says a lot. I know that it's an early Scorpio unit, but obviously, you know, they're going to take a lot of pride and stuff in this, and I'm really excited to see what comes from it. I don't know exactly what we'll see prior to E3. Maybe we'll see a Scorpio reveal. Maybe their thought is that they're going to do two shows. They're going to do a E3, and they're also going to do Gamescom this year, and so maybe they'll want to save some of the Scorpio for E3. You know what I mean? So maybe they'll do that. I don't know. I have a strong suspicion that they'll do a Scorpio reveal, full reveal in May, and that sounds about right with what I've heard in the past as well. And you can check my past videos to see how legit that stuff is. So make sure you guys do that if you don't believe me or whatever. So I'm cool with that. But it is cool that he's playing these games, and obviously the Xbox Scorpio first-party games are all going to be native 4K at launch, and I would expect patches and things like that. And I actually have information about that we'll be talking about later in the podcast, like I said. So you definitely want to check that out, because there's a lot of cool stuff. Like, if you guys didn't know, like, GKB is very knowledgeable, Hellhammer knowledgeable, Dealer Gaming knowledgeable, bunch of knowledgeable people on the show, and so we're going to be discussing this stuff, and it's going to be an epic time. I'm sure she was going to be asleep because she hates the hardware talk, but there's a lot of other stuff to talk about too. But this is all very exciting time, very cool stuff. Nice to hear that Scorpio is coming together so early, you know, in the year, and it's on track to come out maybe even earlier than what we thought. So, you know, I would hope for you know, October, November release. I think that'd be perfect, and that really kind of settles in a nice little niche there for you know, what the other Xbox consoles have done. So very excited. Very cool to see this. I will actually link this so you can see it. It's just a Twitter status, but I know a lot of you guys like often freak out if I don't link a source or something, so I just want to go ahead and state that there will be the link to this directly in the description. Look for it. It'll say source. Boom. Link right next to it. There's also some links for some other stuff, like my Twitter @_Crapgamer, my Gamertag MOH Crapgamer. And thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the content, please hit that like button or consider subscribing, because it helps out the channel tremendously. And as always, thanks for watching. Crapgamer out.